Hey guys, my name is Harold Stefan, and I'm a musician from New York City. Welcome to my new video blog called the HIT Song Helix. In this blog, we'll be talking about the ingredients of hit songs. You can think of this as the musical DNA, hence the name of the blog, the HIT Song Helix. For each episode, we will pick a different aspect of a hit song to focus on: rhythm, lyrics, melody, harmony, or even how technology impacted the creation of the song. For the first episode, we will turn to the summer hit of 2017, Luis Fonsi's Despacito. Despacito is a reggaeton pop song, and this week we'll focus on what that means rhythmically. When you hear Despacito for the first time, you can't mistake that it has a Caribbean or island sound to it. The rhythmic foundation gives the song this identity. The low drum part of the song, also known as the kick drum, plays a rhythm that we identify with the Caribbean. Actually, it's a rhythm that comes straight out of Africa, which found its way into the Americas and the Caribbean islands through the Atlantic slave trade. This rhythm is called the Tresillo, a Spanish word meaning triplet, 3 notes in the time of 2. This video shows how the Tresillo rhythm lines up with the kick drum in Despacito.
Ay, Fonsi, DY.
The Tresillo is a simpler version of a rhythm called the habanera, which means the dance of Havana, which gained immense popularity in Cuba's capital city. The Tresillo plus a backbeat creates the habanera rhythm, which can be heard influencing Bizet's opera Carmen from 1874. Notice how the low strings play the repeating pattern in the bass of Carmen. This is called a bass ostinato, and beat 2 is now accented with the highest note. This accent is called the backbeat. The Tresillo rhythm quickly made its way into early American musical art forms like ragtime and jazz, and from there into R&B, rock and roll, and contemporary pop. In the 1800s, before ragtime and jazz existed, musicians from Havana and New Orleans could easily go back and forth between the two cities on a ferry. By the early 20th century, the Tresillo habanera was a rhythmic staple of ragtime and jazz. Let's hear how Scott Joplin used the rhythm in his piano composition SOLACE from 1909. Jumping ahead to the late 1940s, a band leader from New Orleans by the name of Dave Bartholomew used the Tresillo rhythm in a saxophone riff on his song Country Boy. The popularity of the song helped to firmly establish the Tresillo in American popular music, where it can be heard on 1950s rock and roll recordings from Fats Domino, Little Richard, and Elvis. With the advent of television and rock and roll happening at the same time, the Tresillo quickly became part of the musical DNA of American popular music. In this next video, I will show you how the rhythm is used in various instruments and at various tempos to create a seemingly endless variety of moods over the last 100 years. Here it is in the African ring shout. The Tresillo is played by hand claps and percussion. Here we find it in the meters, hey, pocky away. The Tresillo is in the kick drum. Here the Tresillo is featured in Elvis Presley's Hound Dog in the bass line. Here it is played much faster in Bo Diddley's signature guitar strum. Here it is slowed down in the Rolling Stones' Jumping Jack Flash. In The Who's Pinball Wizard, we hear the Tresillo accented in the electric guitar strums. From the 1980s in Bow Wow Wow's I Want Candy, derived from the original Bo Diddley pattern. In George Michael's Faith, we hear the Tresillo in the acoustic guitar accents. Now the Tresillo is sped up and played in the organ riff of Calvin Harris and Rihanna's We Found Love. Here the Tresillo is in the muted electric guitar part. Here the Tresillo is also featured in the electric guitar in the Chainsmokers' Don't Let Me Down featuring Dea. You can't miss the Tresillo in the synth mallet percussion part in Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And here we are back to Luis Fonsi's Despacito, where the Tresillo Habanera rhythm is in the drums and the bass line in the chorus. I hope you enjoyed my debut video in the series about the musical DNA of American Top 40. Be sure to hit me up with any questions and let me know where else you hear the Tresillo rhythm in your favorite songs. The songs I presented here are just a small sampling of what's out there. Until next time, my name is Harold Stefan.